stream just to get it going on this end. And we are live from California. No, we're not. Quite a theme song.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I like
Catchy. Catchy.
it. It is.
It is the Julianna and Bill Show, show number two, coming to you live from the corner of Congo Street. Don't have the spy cam on tonight.
No.
Not much to see. Too dark. Yeah.
If we had spotlights made.
If you were with us for our last show, you would know we've got a little bit of a spy cam pointing at our front window. Keeping tabs on those that head down to the meth house.
We should have had it rolling live stream.
Oh my God, yes.
The parking disaster.
The people getting stuck.
Getting stuck. Yes.
So you may see on the screen it says Casper's Encounters. Casper's Encounters are the show sponsors for tonight.
Yes.
Got a great gift from them. I'm going to show you who Casper's Encounters are in a little bit. I've got that coming. A little clip from their YouTube page.
Yeah.
Spooky stuff. Spooky stuff indeed.
We got some that coming up.
Yeah.
We've got.
But wait. We must show the beautiful gifts that we got. See? Yes. Jeff from Casper's Encounters dropped off our personalized mugs. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Jeff. We'll make sure we have these in hand.
Thank you
along
for
with
spelling my name correctly.
Yeah. And we're going to make sure we have these on set at all times, along with our Julianna and Bill Show mugs.
Yeah.
Thank you to Amanda for those.
We've got lots of beverage going on here.
Little gin, never hurt no one. As they always say. So what's the lineup for tonight? What are we talking about?
Oh, there's some hockey tonight. Then there's the
Didn't want to do that.
the Four Nation hockey.
Four Nations, yes.
Yes.
Who was it? U.S., Canada, Sweden, and Finland or something like that.
Finland,
Yeah, good memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on, that'll be coming up a little later on. Yeah, I better move into mic. I was told they can't hear me on the mic. Not that you really want to.
Closer.
Not that you really want to. I don't talk loud, normally. Unless I'm
usually
announcing, unless I'm doing some voiceover work or something, maybe. In a land before time. In a land before time, what else have we got? In our land, Canada, you got
We've got
something.
an election coming up.
Yeah, we'll talk briefly about that. Actually, somebody was in town yesterday. We'll tell you about who was in our little small neck of the woods out there on the election.
Fact.
Well, yeah, I don't know how we missed that. But anyways, we missed it. Gonna have some fun with some Canadian words. Find out if you use them or not. Then you've got some Canadian fun facts.
Yeah, and you've got some trivia coming up.
Oh, impossible trivia. I haven't done impossible trivia since my radio days, and this is going to be fun because we can do it two ways. We can have the live chat. I'm going to challenge you, and once we get this all rigged up, better put a pop filter on. Once I get this all rigged up, I'll have sound effects and all kinds of stuff. Just like back in my radio days, but now with video live.
And with some of the gadgets you can get, digital gadgets like spinning wheels and stuff.
Ooh,
yeah.
We can play
all
roulette.
out.
That's right. Something about trees.
Yeah, I've been doing
She's got this crazy idea.
research.
She has this crazy idea that we are going to grow a tree in the house.
Oh, not one. Several.
Okay, well, I guess our house is now becoming the garden on Congo Street. Well, that's cool. Garden on Congo Street.
I miss green things.
Green things, that's a business.
No.
Big shout out
Just
to them.
green plants.
Oh, okay.
I need my fix.
You need your fix.
Yes.
Well, don't be going to the meth house down the street.
Not that
Then we'll talk quickly about elections, then wrap her up with the NHL.
Touch a little on border security.
Sure,
There's
being a border
some
town,
of
yeah,
that.
that's important. That is important.
That's part of the reason the tariffs are being postponed.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about
talk
it.
about that.
What do you want to go to? The clip from Casper's Encounters?
Oh, let's start
Yeah.
off with
So
that.
Casper's Encounters, our sponsor for tonight. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the beautiful gifts, the
I
mugs,
love
Casper's
the mugs.
Encounters.
Thank you.
This is their YouTube page. Now let me just transition to the right thing. There's their YouTube page. Get these guys full screen on there. Probably messed it up. Nope, there. Alrighty. So this clip, remember the other night I was talking about the Sam Bass house, and I'd been there as a child, played around there, all that nonsense. My
Yeah.
grandfather worked there. Sam Bass, if you don't know, Google it. I'm throwing the name out there like everyone should know it, and you probably should. Very, very instrumental in the, what do you want to call that? Underground Railroad, I guess, to
I
Canada?
think that's what you would call.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, Sam Bass lived in this area where we are, and Jeffrey and his teammate, Ben on the screen there, you'll see him right there. You can see my mouse squirreling. They're at the Sam Bass house. This is part 2 from the investigation, and I'll just play the clip here.
It will shine.
See, they heard something.
Kimberly.
There's a different name, Kimberly. Oh, what, 5? Kimberly, is there anything you can tell us? Were you one of the kids that lived here? Are you a homeowner that lived here at one point?
The best part's coming up. Best part.
That hasn't gone off in a while. Right?
He said this hasn't been going off in a while.
It's weird.
And then I think I got the spot right.
It's like the wind hasn't changed, so you know it's not a temperature fluctuation.
They were talking about the REM pods that they have set up to detect different
What
things
was that?
on their there. See? Jeff's been doing with this stuff. He can hear like a Batman. So check that out on their YouTube page, Casper's Encounters. And let me just go right to their main page here. Let's see what it says. Casper's Encounters. You can find them on YouTube just under the name Casper's Encounters. So check that out.
Yeah.
Lots of fun there. They've got a lot of stuff on there.
I've got to sit down and watch the rest
Yeah,
of
well,
that.
it's a long show. It's a long one. It's in 2 parts. So yeah, they're our sponsors tonight, and probably next on Friday as well. We got another show coming up on Friday at 6. Going
we'll,
live.
Get Jeffrey on here and
Yeah.
and
He's
see
talking
what-
to him. He said he wants to come on the show quite regularly, so that's good.
Nice.
We'll have regular guests, including our conspiracy man. If I can get him on the show.
Our
Resident paranormal
Paranorm-
investigator. Yes.
Yeah.
Jeff and Casper's Encounters. That's what they do.
well, they do
If you
it.
got a great ghost story or anything in Eastern Ontario, from basically Gananoque to Brockville, Prescott, Cardinal,
Corn.
find them on Facebook under Casper's Encounters or on YouTube. Drop them a line and tell them your story. They would love to hear it, and they'll come investigate, hopefully, maybe. Find
Yeah,
out what's going
if-
on.
Yeah, if it's possible. I'll be up for anything.
Oh, yeah. Up for anything.
They did try to do the jails too.
I
that
think
are
so.
around here,
Yeah, I don't
too.
know. I'm not sure. That might be a show that's
That
coming
might
up.
be in the works.
That's in the works, maybe. Yeah. So, do you want to check out these Canadian or unique words that are only Canadian? Because
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
right now is
Yeah.
rallying Canada, Canada, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah,
Let's hope that sticks around.
I hope so, because unfortunately we do rely too heavily on the United States. But we have to celebrate what's uniquely us.
Well, there is that. Yes, we do have to do that.
Yeah. Let's go over these words. I know one.
Alrighty.
These are uniquely Canadian words. They are not found anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, pretty much. Like loony.
Took.
If you go into any other country and say, "Oh, Here's a loony, and they'll be looking at you like you're a loony.
Yeah, probably.
They don't toque.
Ook. Yeah, everybody calls them what, knit caps or whatever. Here we call them toques.
Yeah, what do they call them elsewhere in the world? I never
Beanies,
thought
knit
about that.
cap. I don't think I can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, neither can I.
But yeah.
Unique words of Canada. Poutine. Now you can't get any better Canadian word than that. Poutine. Third rate Montreal. Montreal. And then, actually, if my memory serves me correctly, and I'm going to check into this, we should have fact checkers here when I come up with this stuff on the fly of the moment. If you go to Bubba's in Kingston, Ontario for poutine, fries, or whatever, usually, there's one on Wellington Street and one on Princess Street in Kingston. The guy that owns that has ties to the creation of poutine in Montreal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And
their poutine is amazing.
Just looking at our fun facts, Montreal is the second largest French-speaking city in the world.
What?
In the world.
Seriously?
Second to Paris.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that tied perfectly into our little fun facts.
Into our rant. And just checking some of the messages on here. Jody Keeler watching us tonight. Thank you, Jody, for being a loyal fan, even when we were off air there for a while.
Yes, thank
off
you
for a year.
keep
Now we're
bugging
back.
us to get
Yeah,
back
thanks
on
for
the air.
hounding me all the time, which is good. Gets me off my derriere and getting the show back online. Jody, hope you're feeling well, my friend. Some more uniquely Canadian words. Hydro.
Oh,
that
yes,
one,
hydro.
yes. And I think that is more of an Ontario thing, to be honest with you.
Pretty much, yeah.
When I was in Alberta working radio, I never heard anybody speak. They didn't say hydro.
No.
They always said your electricity. And I said it on air one time. Wow, did my phone lines ever light up?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was popular.
So we just shortened it. It's actually hydroelectric power.
Well, look at you being all fancy.
Because we have the dams, the hydroelectric dams. Niagara Falls, Cornwall, I believe, has one.
Yep.
I don't know if
Yep.
on that.
Well, no, I don't know. Yeah, there's more down that way, but I know up near Timmins, there's the they call it the Abitibi Canyon.
Okay.
So there's a dam there. That was actually the dam when the power went out back in, when was that? 2003, 2003, 2005,
yeah.
whatever it was. Yeah, 2003-ish, I think. I don't know. I don't remember now. Anyways, when all the power went out on eastern seaboard, it was that Abitibi Canyon power grid that was feeding all of this down here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Yeah, we were
Here,
without
I
power
thought we were
for
fed
yeah,
from,
no,
like, corn.
no, well, because everything was knocked out. The grid was off. But that grid is connected to this grid, but it's not controlled by this part of the grid, from what I found out later. Funny things you find out.
So yeah, we just shorten it to hydro
Double
instead. What's that?
a double.
Oh, a double, yes. Working in the food industry, Tim Horton, gotta know what a double is, which is a regular coffee with 2 cream, 2 sugar, or a triple. And I got in trouble for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There's people who drink 4x4, which is 4 cream and 4 sugar.
That's
in
nasty.
a regular coffee.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
yes.
It's a heart attack. In a cup.
It's a diabetic coma, maybe.
Well, there is that. Oh, that'll be on another show coming up, maybe on Friday. Talk about the diabetic coma sticks that I make.
Oh, yes. The delicious sugary goodness.
Write that down. We need a fact checker and somebody that writes stuff down as I blurt it out. Because I'm known for that.
Yeah.
I'll
get my sticky pads going here.
What did I say? I forgot what I was even talking about now. My God, I got so many things on the go. People talking to
I
me.
was talking about double.
Yes, the death sticks.
And death sticks.
Yes, I'll have that
diabetic
recipe
coma.
on Friday.
Yeah.
On Friday's show. Maybe I'll do a clip. Yeah, maybe I'll film a clip of me baking.
And when you're gonna go for a double, you need a Timbit.
That on the list?
Oh, it's on the list.
Where? Oh yeah, there it is. Way down. Okay, I was going in order. I didn't know you were doing them like that. Okay.
I just happened to look down and
well,
see it. So.
great move. Great segue.
The
And with your
Timbits,
Timbit, you
or-
have to have a 2-4
yes,
after you've
for
had your
later.
double-double.
For later, 2 for a beer.
Say that in the United States, they have no clue what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
2 for.
Yeah. None. And then I saw the other one, something, Chesterfield.
Chesterfield. Yeah. We don't.
So you get your 2-4 and you sit on the Chesterfield,
yeah.
and then you just sit around and say A.
So for those
that's
of you to
another word.
clarify, a 2-4 is a case of 24 beer
Yeah.
bottles or cans.
Yeah.
Can you even get a 2-4 a can?
Oh yeah, that's how I think that's how it all comes now. I don't know. It's been so long since
always
I've
gotten
drank.
bottles
I don't
because I
drink.
don't like cans.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A Mickey. Yeah, I just said that one.
Yeah.
A Mickey.
Yes.
Everybody would think that's Mickey Mouse. No, it's just
No.
a Mickey.
It's
I don't know of any other name for it.
it's the smaller.
Smallest bottle you can get. Well,
Yeah,
no, you can get
no,
those
it's not
tiny
the
little
smallest
ones,
bottle
but
you can get of alcohol. But
it gets the party
it's
started.
the pocket one.
It gets the party started.
Yes, it's
That's
a
what it
party
is.
starter. That's what that is. Just a taster pack. But yeah, it looks like about the size of a large flask,
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, yeah,
There's
that's
some
a
strange
Mickey.
ones on here, that's for sure. Rotten Ronnies. That's what you
Rotten
need.
Ronnies.
That's what you need after your poutine and your case of beer and your Mickey while you're sitting on the Chesterfield.
Yeah, your greasy fix afterwards. Rotten
Counting
Ronnies.
the loonies and toonies in your pocket after the bar. Caroline's days, for those that
Yeah.
know. Those that know.
Who's in the know?
Drinking your pop.
Yeah.
Taking off your runners. That's another one on there. See it halfway down.
Here's one that's interesting. Hoagie.
Oh my god, yes.
I remember it being called that. My dad would
Yep.
say it all the time.
My
Hoagie.
uncle would say the same thing, drawing pogie.
Yeah.
Like, what does that even mean?
I don't even know who came up with that word, but it means unemployment
Yeah.
insurance. It's when you're off.
Well, we know what
season,
unemployment
so.
means. Beaver tail. No, that's a Canadian thing, definitely.
Yeah.
Some people
trying to
probably think
think.
we're actually eating beaver tails.
No, we don't eat beaver tails.
Depends on who you're talking to. Scott Mallory, maybe. Eh,
No,
he knows. If
that.
he knows, he's in the know.
I'm trying to think. What? Not like funnel cake or anything like that.
Oh, it's almost like my death sticks.
Yeah, kind of.
The other death sticks that I make. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's beaver tails are a doughy goodness with sugar and put cinnamon on.
I think
them,
people
or-
know. Yeah.
Well, just to clarify, in case we have some people who don't know.
Google will be your best friend. It always is.
Yeah.
All dressed.
All
That's
dressed.
so. That's after you go to Caroline's, spend all your loonies and toonies, but you've drank your 2-4 before you went, and your Mickey. You sat on the Chesterfield at Jody Keeler's with your runners on. Sometimes, but he was particular about taking your shoes off. Everybody was drawing pogie. We'd ordered poutine before we went to the bar, and on the way home we were eating Rotten Ronnie's beaver tails, and we ordered an all-dressed from Thousand Islands pizza. Boom! Look at that. I
Yep.
used almost every word on there. And then, of course, the hydro goes out.
Of course.
And I'm probably sitting there with my toque on.
Ah, yes.
And somebody's drinking a double-double.
Molson Muscle.
Where do you see that one? Molson Muscle. Oh, dirty G. Oh, yeah. That's a strange one.
Yeah.
Yep, that's definitely Canadian. You're not going to see that
Molson
anywhere.
Canadian, yeah.
Mickey Finn, a drugged drink. That's a strange one. Never seen that one before.
Oh, yeah.
KD.
Mickey Finn. That's in my book that I just.
Oh, is it?
It is. It's basically a roofie.
Yeah.
The same thing. I don't know why it's called a Mickey Finn. I think it has to do with something.
Because they drank a Mickey.
I have.
With Finn. Good Irish lad.
I don't think that's what it means.
Oh. Okay.
Anybody know
Was he drinking all?
old
Was he drinking a 2-4?
PI TV shows and stuff? They know what that means.
Don't know.
I know it. She mentioned Bogey and Bacall. So
That's an old movie.
Those, yeah. Private
Maltese
investigator.
Falcon. Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
KD.
Katie.
Craft dinner.
Yes.
You're better off making
Kraft
homemade.
dinner, also known as mac and cheese.
You're better off making homemade. So easy.
Easy.
Too easy. I'll have a
and it's
segment on that
better.
too. I'm actually thinking I'm going to do my baking and cooking with Bill.
Yeah,
Just
you
these
need
quick
to.
little segments because I'm always baking or always cooking or doing something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
We
of
got enough
Canada.
cameras. We can do it.
Rink Rat.
Rink Rat.
That would be this Evan guy from Prescott that I know.
Mm.
He was a rink rat.
I used to be.
And then he got a job. So he wasn't, well, I guess he was a rink rat that got paid.
Mm.
How'd that work out? A soaker. Heavy rain event. So that was after, so that was going to Caroline's. Of course, we get this soaker, big storm coming in. We spend our loonies and toonies. We got our toucan. We ate some poutine, but we're going to eat some more later. Somebody was drinking a double-double. I don't know who. We drank our 2-4 of beer. Everybody was, on the Chesterfield, drinking Mickey's, eating Timbits. Oh, my goodness. Having some pop, taking your runners off. Well, sometimes they tell me to leave them on because my feet stunk. Rotten Ronnie's was after the bar, but everybody was drawing pogie. We wanted beaver tails, but they didn't have them. George was closing. The only thing he would make was an all-dressed pizza. And that was either that or KD. This is after the bar. And then, of course, when we were leaving, what happens? The storm comes down, we get a soaker.
Yeah.
With our bunny hug, our hooded sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, in the knapsack, that's where we had the 2-4 of beer, the pop, and the Mickey.
You just made an entire story out of
Oh, good.
all
I sure
freaking
can.
words that we
Yep.
use
Yep.
as Canadians.
Yep. Pretty much.
You are talent.
Well, thank you.
beyond
Thank you very
words.
much. Thank you. Thank you. We're here all night. Coming up
Wow.
at 6:30, I think we'll do the impossible trivia or some kind of trivia something. How's that sound?
Okay.
We'll do. You want to do? We're going to go fun facts
Yeah, we can do fun facts.
right after.
There's only a
Yeah.
few of those. Yeah, so I already
Fun
mentioned the
facts.
Montreal thing. Second only to Paris, Montreal is the largest French-speaking city in the world. Congratulations, Montreal.
I didn't even hear that. I was looking at something. Sorry. What's that? Huh? Who? Huh? Montreal.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's great. I don't know of any out of the entire country of France.
I don't know of any other cities other than Paris in France. There's an impossible trivia question. That'd be a fun one.
Yeah, like don't they just speak French in all the cities in
I
France?
don't know. Nah, I don't know. We'll look that up. Winters in Canada can be very cold. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who wrote this.
They drop down lower than -40, I'll tell you
Sure
that.
do.
Minus
When I was in
40.
high-level Alberta, 40 hours from the Northwest Territories, it dropped down to -54 on New Year's Eve.
What was it with the wind chill?
Oh, I don't know. No, there was no wind chill that night. It was just
Oh,
damn cold.
damn cold.
But because it's a dry cold, I was standing out there in a t-shirt. Comfortable. For about 3 minutes. Finishing my smoke and then went in.
Yeah.
No. Home of over 15,000 polar bears, earning Canada the title of Polar Bear Capital of the World.
We have all the polar bears. We have all the polar bears.
If you've never seen a polar bear and you want to go on a road trip staying in Canada, I advise you to do this. Head to Cochrane, Ontario. It's just up Highway 11, just a little jaunt past Timmins. They have a polar bear.
Reserve?
They're rehabbed. They've been injured in the wild or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you call it? A sanctuary?
Sanctuary,
Yeah. It's not a zoo. Well, people can go watch them, but that wasn't the whole premise for the place to be built.
No.
So yeah, they got them in
But they
Cochrane,
gotta fund it
Ontario.
somehow.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, they've got one of those glass things where they swim right up to you. Oh, they look so cute and cuddly. No, they're not.
Yeah, until their freaking paw is the size of your head. And
So because I worked for the radio station at the time, we had special privileges and we were taken into the feeding. Yeah. I
now
don't
these
know.
are wild.
Oh my goodness, yes. They're
These
not.
are not bred
Well,
in
I don't know.
captivity.
No. I just said they've been injured in the wild.
Yeah.
They were there. That's why.
Eh.
So yeah, we were. I don't know. I'm not great with distance, but I know I could smell the thing. I don't know, 15 feet away maybe. But the guy that I was with, he knew how to handle them. He had this big stick and stuff, and he says, once you throw the food, they don't care anymore. He threw these big ice blocks with meat and everything in it, and they were happy as they took off.
Wow.
Big teeth. So when Sybil bites me, our cat, she gets all crazy and bites me up and stuff. Got at me today, good one. Yeah, no, these things are much worse if they got you. But yeah, anyways, don't let that scare you. That was my experience behind the scenes. Go and check it out, Cochrane, Ontario. Polar bear habitat. That's the name of it. Polar bear habitat. Very nice place. They've kind of got off to the side. There was like a little. It reminded me so much of Upper Canada Village. This little quaint little village, but it was based on the settlers in the north when they were doing all the mining and getting all these towns built that helped develop Canada.
Oh, cool.
Timmins
That's awesome.
for gold, cobalt for cobalt, obviously, and some silver. Cochrane had some other things. And speaking of Cochrane and Canadian stuff, and it was on our other list, Timbits and Double Double. Cochrane is the home of Tim Horton, the man that created the hockey player, Toronto Maple Leafs.
And the first Tim Hortons
Was in Hamilton.
Was in Hamilton.
Yes.
I do believe it was still there.
It is still there.
And operational.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It was the last time I checked.
I believe so.
So yeah, lots of things you can go and look. So Canada's national animal is the beaver, not the Canada goose.
No.
Which is kind
That's
of
odd.
fun.
That is odd. That, yeah, because the Canadian goose, the Canada goose is so well known. It's around the world. It attacks everybody.
Yeah.
They're crazy,
Nasty
those
little
things.
buggers.
Oh my God, they're nasty. So mean.
Beavers are mean too.
Yeah, but, well, my experience with Canada goose was when I was diving. You come out of the water, and they're all right there on the shoreline. They weren't there when you went in. Yeah, they're not nice.
The water.
You're coming traipsing out, and you got your fins and everything on, and they're like, you just take your regular, psh, psh, and they take off. They don't like the sound. Or they'll be swimming above you. That's always fun.
Tickle their feet.
No, don't get close to them. They'll dive. They'll come down. Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk crazy. Maple syrup, of course. 77% of the world's maple syrup right here, made in Quebec.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was Ontario.
No.
Oh.
No, Quebec has the maple syrup capital.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Man, am I ever shocked on that one.
Yeah. And hockey.
Yeah, we're going to be talking some hockey.
Our national winter sport.
Hockey. Not hacky. Hockey. We'll be speaking about that later on. Yeah, we watched the Prime game the other night.
Yeah, we did.
Or the Prime. We watched the NHL Prime, or Senators and, who was it? The Predators. Yeah, that was on Prime. It's actually really nice to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That these
now,
streaming services are offering that now.
Yeah.
As part of the package.
Prime said they weren't broadcasting another game until the 24th, but there's games tonight too. Well, I suppose there's games almost every night.
Yeah. I just don't know what what their schedule is for that stuff. I have no.
I think it has to be like a Canadian team on a Monday, maybe. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But, I'll have to ask
I'm assuming you can get your hockey games on.
You can get your
the
fix.
NHL app.
You get your fix.
Sure, there's other streaming.
While you're drinking your 2-4, sitting on the Chesterfield with your runners and toque on.
We don't call it a Chesterfield anymore. A couch.
Yeah.
It's just a couch.
I think the British call it Chesterfield. I don't even know where that comes from. That's silly.
No, it has to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I looked it up once.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember exactly why we called it Chesterfield. I think it had to do with
Because your chest
a
was big and you
brand.
needed a field to
No,
lay
I-
down in. So you said, hey, look at that. That's the size of a Chesterfield. Chester's Field. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
No.
I thought we were
think it's a
talking about those
family name.
facts. Oh, yeah, maybe. The facts. The fun facts.
What else we got?
Canada has 6 time zones. Oh, that's what's making the banging me. Canada has 6 time zones.
Yes.
Holy.
Yeah, that I found really weird.
And I've gone through a few of them.
Well,
I've gone
hello
through
there,
3 of
sir.
them.
I
Yeah.
have a little friend down here.
Oh, he's crazy.
Wet.
40 million people. Second largest country in the world.
Yes.
And hockey is our national sport. Ontario has the world's longest street.
Yeah.
And don't say anything, because that will be my impossible trivia question. How's that? I think so.
What?
The world, Ontario has the longest street.
Yeah. Okay.
The world's
say-
longest street.
Don't say anything about what.
Well, you're gonna find out. All right, I gotta kill my music here. Hang on, that's too loud. Ah,
Stop it! Stop it!
there, the music stopped. Holy smokes! I don't have my board set up, and holy, I would have. If I was on radio, I would have freaked. Yeah, I would have been freaking right now. Wait a minute, what's going on here? I got the wrong screen on. There we go. So, yeah, we're doing impossible trivia. Dun, 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 dun. Here's how you can play. Now, we don't have any prizes or gifts or anything, but the premise is at about the 6:30 mark on our live shows, we will have an impossible trivia question. You can answer in the chat while we're here, the live chat on YouTube. Eventually, we are going to have this set up on Facebook and on YouTube, so we'll be streaming on both on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6. So the impossible trivia question today. The street that I mentioned, that is the longest street in the world,
Is it in Ontario?
it's in Ontario. What's the name of it? Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. Anyone wants to chime in on that? Answer it in the chat, and I will give you until 6:45 to Google it, because I know you will. And and then we'll see what answer. I'm not asking you. You have to figure it out too. But at 6:45, we'll see if anybody's answered in the chat. First person with the right answer will be today's winner. Then we'll see if Miss Smarty Pants over there knows what it is. What's that?
I'm with all the Googlers. I gotta
Yep.
look it up too.
Yep, I figured you would. That's okay. That's okay. I might want to Google it too, just to make sure I'm right.
Oh, you don't know either.
Oh no, I do. I just now you got me double second guessing myself. I'm like, oh, I hate you when you do that. Are you ready for your trees? Want to talk about some trees?
Yeah.
Growing the trees indoors?
So
She's on this kick where she wants to grow trees indoors. I
want
don't get it.
fresh fruit.
Quit
Dang
hitting the
it.
table.
Sorry.
Fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. Now, I looked it up and I wanted to know. I've heard of people growing lemon trees.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen a lemon tree produce anything in the house, but apparently you can. All kinds of citrus fruits can be grown in a pot indoors. You need to get the dwarf size or just smaller pot so it doesn't. And the self-pollinating. So yeah, I have a bunch of trees that you can grow inside that will produce fruit.
Fruity. Fruit Loops.
Fruity.
It'll
Yes.
generate Fruit Loops.
So yeah, you can grow an apple tree. You can grow apple trees
In the house.
in the house. In a pot.
You're not growing an apple tree in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. You're telling me that. But you're not. You're not.
I have
Anyways,
lots of
moving on. Other trees.
So your citrus fruits like apples, oranges, limes, lemons, apricots is on there.
Where?
Not
Oh,
on
on
that
that.
picture.
Oh, okay.
I just
I'm just
my
looking at the picture we
research.
got on the
Yeah.
screen there.
Figs. You can grow a
Fig.
fig tree, which is cool.
Yeah, I guess. If you like
I know it's not a
figs.
fruit, but you can grow olive tree.
That'd be handy.
Yeah.
Making
And
olive oil. Olive oil.
I don't know if you can get enough to make olive oil.
Oh,
from a little
anyways,
fruit
moving
tree in
on.
your house.
God, you're so literal sometimes.
You can grow bananas,
Banan.
pineapples.
Yeah.
Pineapples aren't a tree, but a banana. Yeah, dwarf Cavendish bananas or regular bananas. I just wanted to say it. Kumquats.
Yeah, we're gonna censor you from now on. You gotta tell me exactly what you're gonna say on air ever from now on.
You can grow kumquats in your house.
Really.
Lindens.
This
peaches,
is what I have to deal with.
and cherries.
Peaches and cherries. What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the cherry on the thing, and lime, avocado, coffee, banana, pineapple, lemon,
That's just a
and
small little
blueberries.
list.
But yeah, I don't see
Yeah, but yeah, you can blackberries. You can grow indoors too. I know they're a bush, not a
Hmm.
blackberries. Then we do know from experience you can grow tomatoes and peppers in your. We did it.
Oh yeah, and
Our
corn.
peppers work
Yeah.
wonderful.
I started growing corn, except the cat ate it.
Yeah,
Fool.
Benjamin.
He's
his
such a
greens.
fool.
Which that's going to be coming up on another episode.
What?
I'm going to go over some of the things you can grow for your cat indoors.
Yeah, and we'll have what is that, time lapse of it growing. Ooh, that'll be cool. Maybe we'll catch a
We'll
time.
have to have a
Maybe we'll
gardening
catch a
section.
time traveler on film or something. Make it into the conspiracy files, which is another segment coming up on the show with our expert conspiracy theorist Scott Mallory will be joining us to discuss some of these conspiracy videos and things that I find online, and I have to go to him for expert advice.
Like what?
Can't tell you. Secret conspiracy files. Top secret. You don't have the clearance yet.
Darn.
We're working on that. We're working on that.
We'll share what we can.
Yeah, that's how it works. That is how it works. Anyways, yeah, that'll be another segment coming up. Like I said, tonight's episode brought to you by Casper's Encounters. Thanks to them for their beautiful mugs.
Yes, look at that. Isn't
Yeah,
that great?
I love it. I
That's
love it. I love
freaking
it.
Cool.
So yes, that we'll have Jeff on at some point talking about what they do. Mallory's gonna come on. I've got to twist his arm and break a leg, maybe. Get him on here. He's so shy. Such a shy guy. Another big shout out I want to say to Jody Keeler. Again, we mentioned him earlier. He's watching the show, but he's watching with Lydia, his girlfriend, who is all the way from, let's read this so I get it right, Belgium.
Belgium.
Yeah, so she said,
Nice.
Jody said that she could tell us all kinds of stuff about Belgium and Europe. We'll have to get her on the show.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed a little trend online. A lot of people are they're canceling. They're canceling their trips to U.S. destinations.
Oh. Okay.
Tons of people. And they're doing these, let's tour Canada. It's a big country. Most people they haven't gone out of their province.
Well, yeah. Some of the provinces are bigger than
Well,
others.
you know what I'm saying? Some people haven't even left this area that we're in. My family. They haven't really left this area. So, yeah, tour your own country. Don't go to the States or anything like that.
I mean,
U.S.
we've got some great
things are
great landmarks
going wild over there right now.
from coast to coast to coast.
But it's a big sign when people are saying, yeah, I'm canceling my trip to Disney that I've been planning for the last 5 years.
And
That tells you something. Canada's Wonderland. Just up the road from us.
Canada.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you don't want to go all the way up to Cochrane or wherever
Cochrane,
that was
yep.
for the polar bears, you could go to the Toronto Zoo.
Yeah, I
They
guess
have
you
polar
could.
bears there.
Yeah. Toronto has lots of stuff. Montreal has lots of stuff going on there too. Speaking of lots of stuff going on, Kingston right now at the penitentiary, it did make the news, Kingston Pen, because they're thinking about turning part of it into a solution for the homeless issue they have in Kingston. It's pretty bad. So they were thinking about using Kingston Pen somehow. I didn't get into it too much. I didn't read too much because I'm thinking that's not really a good idea. But hey, it's better than nothing. That's a fact.
It's a
better
place
than nothing,
that's not in the
and
cold.
it's not forever. Like
Right.
the other people that used to live there,
Yeah.
they stayed forever. But on a positive note, well, that is a positive note. But immediate note, starting tomorrow, they're filming. Gee, I just lost the name of it. I had the name of a show. There's a TV show being filmed there.
Oh, in the penitentiary.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Hale, my daughter, she just lives like down the street from Kingston Pen, and she didn't even know. So I sent her the message. I'm like, there's this and that, and the street's going to be blocked off. She's like, oh, that explains the sign.
There's
I
filming
love
in
her.
Ottawa too.
I love her dearly. Oh yeah, there's filming all over the place. Trying to get more films here.
Yeah.
Working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swinging to. What do you want to?
Well,
we had
we've got
4
an
minutes to
election.
our answer. Yeah. I think we can talk about the election in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably. Not much
The
to
provincial
say.
one.
Yeah, the federal one's not called yet. A lot of people were saying that's going to happen though. Gotta happen. Something's gotta
It's
happen.
got to.
Gotta.
It's got to.
Yes.
Yeah, election
Ontario.
on the 27th.
Make sure you register to vote.
You can probably get one of these doohickeys.
One of these doohickeys
Did
in the
you-
mail. What? The voter registration thing?
Yeah.
No, I did not take it.
Where did I put it? There it is.
Organized. No.
So, yeah, you'll probably get something like this in the mail. And it says on here, register at elections.on.ca by February 17th.
Ooh, time is running
So
out.
you have to register to vote.
I think
by
it
the
says on there
17th.
though, even if you're not registered, you still can vote. You just have to show up with identification, proper identification, two
Yeah,
pieces or something like that. I did it when I was a
I
kid.
think, yeah, you need
when I first turned 18.
two pieces
I
of
remember.
photo identification.
Yeah, because I hadn't turned 18 yet.
Yeah, and proof
w-
of
when the election,
address.
when the cutoff date for the registration, but when the actual election was, the day of voting, I
Yeah.
was 18, so you just take the stuff.
Mhm.
And it didn't matter. The ladies knew me anyways. They'd known me since I was a wee little gaffer.
Mm.
Yes. So make sure you get out and mark your X on the ballot. That's
Yeah.
important to our
What
democracy.
do you think? Do you think Doug Ford
Not
has
even
a
going to
chance?
speculate, not going to talk about that part, because I've done that way too many times. No.
Do you think this was
I got to wait.
this was
With
his
Doug
stop
Ford-
on the campaign?
Yeah, Doug Ford was in the Leeds-Grenville area, Brockville, Ontario, just yesterday. I visited a few of the places. Stephen Clark, the MP in this area,
Yeah.
he gave him the tour, if you will.
Isn't it funny we find out about this stuff the day after?
Well, that's usually how it works.
Even any special events. Like,
You
isn't there a
speaking
winter?
us in particular, or just in general?
I don't know if it's an information thing from this
Well,
area or
Things
if we're
must
just
get out
of
because
touch
people
with
do
it.
attend these events.
Yeah. Don't we have
So-
a winter classic coming up
That
or
is
something?
correct. That is on the Family Day weekend, which is, I think, the 17th. Something like that. Oh, you make me do things off.
You're the one
Yeah,
who
I don't know.
mentioned it.
I'm not sure which it is. If
And
it's
then-
the 23rd or 24th.
So before then, we've got Four Nation Hockey. That starts on the 12th of February. We've got Canada, the U.S., Finland, and Sweden.
Huh? Yeah. Canada,
that.
U.S., Sweden, and Finland.
So that
That'll be
starts
a
on
good
the
matchup.
12th, and then
Are we talking hockey now? Are
isn't
we
that
still
what the
talking?
Winter Classic is?
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were still talking the election thing. Okay. Well, let me change my screen now.
So if the Winter Classic is like the 17th-ish,
Yeah. What?
that means everybody has to be registered by the Winter Classic.
Sure. Yeah. As far as the Winter Classic, I will look the exact date up. I'm not sure of the family weekend. The Winter Classic is an event that happens here in Brockville, Ontario. So make sure you're out for that. I'll get a schedule. I haven't seen anything yet, but I'll be honest, I didn't look. Didn't look. Not yet. Not that far ahead. Oh.
Had I known, I would have looked it up for you. Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
I think you need to swallow, then breathe. Don't try and do it at the same time.
Always a good idea. Sorry about that.
Oh,
All right. Before we get to the NHL, impossible trivia time. Do you want the theme music again?
Yeah. I
Okay.
do.
All right, that's enough of that. Impossible trivia question tonight was, what is the longest street in Ontario? What's actually the longest street in the world? It is in Ontario. And contestant number 1, what is your answer?
I know what it is.
Well, then answer it. You're contestant number 1,
Yonge
Julianna.
Street.
Yonge Street it is in downtown Toronto. Well, it runs right through Toronto pretty much. Online, our winner tonight was Jeffrey at Casper's Encounters. He said it is Yonge Street in Toronto. Congratulations to him. Too bad we don't have prizes. You just get bragging rights until Friday. We have another impossible trivia. Maybe some more. Get something else going on here.
Yeah.
Playing cards or something. I don't know. No cards. Anyways, hockey. Staying on track. Hockey. While you're sitting on the Chesterfield drinking your 2-4 and Mickey
Well,
with your toucan. Eating poutine.
Tonight's hockey is Oilers and Blackhawks and Canadiens versus Kings.
No, the LA Kings.
Yeah.
Is what you mean. Yeah, so. That's tonight.
That's tonight.
Tonight on the schedule.
Yeah, that's at 10:30.
Yeah, they're playing probably in Los
Oilers
Angeles.
and Blackhawks are at 9:30, and Canadians and Kings are at 10:30.
They're playing in Los Angeles.
Probably.
That city's, wow. What devastation.
Yeah.
Devastation. Our thoughts going out to all those folks down there. We know a lot of people
Yeah,
because
we
of the
do.
line of work that we do, voice acting and acting and all that other stuff that we do.
As far as we know, all the people that we know are
yeah,
safe.
yep, I've checked in on them. Yep, some of them weren't even in town. They were out of town, thank gosh, and some, yeah, nobody I know was directly affected. Their house didn't burn down. But people they knew, their friends, family, yeah, they were gone. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nada. They've caught some arsonists. I haven't followed the story completely, but I know they did
I
catch
thought
a
they were
couple of
just
them.
runaway forest fire that went into the city.
I'm not sure. As I said, I haven't really followed it much because the other drama that's unfolding, of course, is Mr. Trump. But we'll leave that for another section, as it's now 6:49 on my timer.
Well,
So yeah,
we
the
can
hockey.
ramp up to Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
That's this weekend.
Holy.
Any football fans in the house?
Did you Do you even know who's playing?
Not a clue.
No, neither do I.
I don't follow
it.
football.
I don't follow it at all.
I don't
Couldn't-
understand it.
Well, you take the football, you throw it, you try and get past 10 yards, and then you keep going and down until you get to that end of the opponent, and then you get a touchdown, and they kick. Yeah, it's quite a game. Not a very complex one, but it is.
Oh, I think it's a lot more complex than you just explained. But...
Well, not really. Grab ball, throw ball, catch ball, run ball, get as far down the field as you can, try and get in the end zone, score points. Kind of like hockey. Hockey. Puck's dropped in center, skate to other end, put in net, come back.
See, hockey I understand a bit better because I can equate it to soccer and me being a defenseman soccer.
Defensewoman. Whatever.
Defense person. Human being.
There. Okay, we'll go with that.
So, yeah.
We'll find out if that is true on Conspiracy Files with Scott Mallory. Is she truly a human? Find out this Friday on the Julianna and Bill Show. Only at 6 on YouTube. I'll voice our own promos. People won't even know. I'm sure they will.
Prime time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've got lots coming up.
Yeah. That's a lot of work. Holy. Tiring just thinking about it.
Yeah. This is fun.
I know. Way better doing it live than it was when we recorded. Holy, that was work. All the editing and planning and
yeah.
No, this is better. Live, you never know what's going to happen.
Ever.
Especially with me. Yeah, what else has been going on?
Well, you've been talking to a few artists.
What kind of artists?
You've got.
I know a few. I know.
You've got an actor friend that might be joining our roster.
What?
You said you had an actor friend that might be joining our roster.
I forget now. Yeah, if you're our check out our main
graphic
purpose
designer.
on life. Our main purpose on life, CanadianVoiceovers.com, we're voiceovers and actors and all that stuff. That's generally what we do.
Yeah.
We do this for fun.
This is fun.
Well, I think this is a service that in this area we need.
Yeah.
Because as it stands, the local radio stations, they're great. They're great. But just having worked in radio, your hands kind of get tied.
Yeah.
And
darn red tape.
And after, sometimes it's rope, or bungee cords. No, that's
What
not.
were
Oh
they
wait, that
restraining you
that wasn't
from?
radio. That was something else. And then yes, some people have overstayed their welcome. I think on air a little longer than they should be, and maybe it's just time to hang up the hat and retire. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So I thought we'd bring a little different perspective from our live show because, hey, we're not really bound by any rules of any corporations. I won't name any that provide cell phones or anything like that. But, we're having fun. And that's what life's about. You got to have some fun. If we can promote our friends and their work, Casper's Encounters, hey, I'm all over it. Have people on, have some fun, interview people. If anybody watches the show, people watch the show. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah, we'll get there.
It'll be there. YouTube records them, so it's always going to be there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Catch up.
What? Catch up? Is that what you said? Catch up?
Yeah,
Or catch up?
They can catch up on
catch
our
up.
previous shows.
They can catch
find
up.
out-
So I thought you said catch up.
Did you know ketchup chips are a Canadian?
Oh, no. Same as Hawaiian pizza.
And all dressed chips.
Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza is Canadian.
Yep. Started in Canada in Chatham.
Yay! I love Hawaii.
Oh, okay. I've got the trivia question for Friday already in my head. One of them. We'll have a couple on Friday.
Write it down.
Oh, I don't have to. Memory, like a trap.
Yeah. You'll remember eventually.
Mm. This is true. This is true. Did you have anything else on the schedule?
I don't think so. I think we covered pretty much
Yeah.
everything. I mean, there was that border security thing.
Boring. We'll bring that up. We'll talk about that more on Friday. Give that some more thought. I want to make it fun, not all stuffy, serious.
Yeah.
Gotta make it fun. Life's not. There's too much craziness going on. Everybody's got anxiety. It's high, and mental health is
I don't think our border
skyrocketing.
security is all that
So-
lax,
So
honestly.
yeah, so trying to keep the show light, fun, entertaining. That's my whole goal. That's my whole purpose on life. I've been told by someone that I value dearly. Value dearly. I met him just recently. A good friend of mine now. I won't give too many details. Anyways, yes, I value, as you know, I
Yeah.
value his opinion,
Yeah.
like that of God, and yeah. So he's said it to me many times. I'm a born entertainer. I should be
Hi,
doing this,
Pastor.
and yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So that's what the show is. Yeah, it's just us shooting a breeze, having some fun with people. If you want to join us online, join the chat, chit chat. We're going to try and keep the show at about an hour. Otherwise, we could be here all night long, and you don't.
Yeah.
What?
We have to restrain you somehow.
Well, that's what the rope was for. And then they waterboard me. But they didn't know that I'd been a scuba diver instructor for years, so I could beat them. At least that's a story I tell myself in my head.
I think you've been watching too much Night Agent.
Oh, awesome show. Yes.
It is.
If you haven't checked out Night Agent on Netflix, check it out. We are now in season 2.
We're almost
Oh,
finished it.
man, is it a good show? Good show. I love it.
Mhm.
It is great.
Go see
What
how
else?
many times you can spot Bill in Hot Frosty.
Yeah, there's a good one. If you haven't watched the movie Hot Frosty yet, look for me in it. Ooh.
Yeah. Our friend did a drinking game. I don't know if they made it through.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she said she fell asleep.
He works hard.
Yep. That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's it. That's all I got. I really didn't have anything.
I have
I'm
a little
I'm just
cute-
here to push the buttons.
I
and
have a little maraca.
I think I'm going to shut your camera off now. Anyways, let's wrap it up there. Until Friday
Until
at
Friday.
6 Eastern Time.
Easter.
Is it Eastern Time or Eastern Standard Time? I always forget. When
I think
you're
it's
in
Eastern Standard Time.
even when you're in fallback or whatever this is. This
I
is
have
daylight
no
savings or
idea.
something. I don't know. What there's another topic we'll get into someday. Why do we even change the time anymore? And how here's a question. How would the seasons and the time change like this when you change your clocks and all that? How would that work on a flat earth? We'll find
Something
out
to
with the
ask.
conspiracy files.
Yeah. I'll have to
Yeah.
ask Scott.
We'll figure that out. These are burning questions I have. Until Friday at 6, be good to each other. Play nice in the sandbox. And bye for now, my friends.
Bye.
Oh, you are saying bye. I thought we did it a different way. Anyway, that's it. That's the Bill and Julianna show. Thanks for joining us. Drop us a chat. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done that. The like, all that stuff. I always forget that part.
Yeah.
Because-
bell notifications.
Yeah, if you like us, you like us. If we made you laugh, give us a like, subscribe.
Absolutely.
more- Fun on Friday.
Mhm.
Until then, be nice to each other, play good in the sandbox, and bye for now, my friend.